Burpee bro. Burpee bro. Oreo. You're my little snuggly bro. Burpee bro. Oreo. You're my little snuggly bro. Yeah. Hi, bud. All right, chat's open, monitor's going good. Let's get the live shared out to folks. I know we started a little late. That's called ADHD, though. Mm-mm-mm. Hi, buddy. Barbie Bear. Hey, bud. And we're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. Burr, burr. Burr, burr, burr. There we go. There we go, buddy. Big guy. Big guy, what's up? Can you say hi? Can you say hi? No? You're just gonna be quiet? Today's Wednesday, buddy. Today's Wednesday. You know what that means. You get a special snack. Yeah, you get a special snack today. You got any pin feathers that need help? No? That one's good. That one's good. We gotta make a vet appointment for you, buddy. Yeah, we gotta get your beak trimmed again. I feel like we do this a lot. Have to wait till payday, though. Yeah. Okay, okay. My bad. Sorry. Sorry, bud. Hello, hello. How's it going? African greys are great parrots, not parents, but they can definitely be a lot of work. I tell people to get a starter bird first. Get like a pigeon. Pigeons are great birds. They're inexpensive, but birds are a lot of work to take care of in general. I don't recommend parrots as pets, honestly. I've had this guy from his entire life, and they are a handful, and they're expensive, and they can bite. Some parrots can even amputate a finger, or it can open you up to the bone. They're messy. They're loud. They need a lot of enrichment, and a lot of people think you can just keep a bird in a cage all the time, and that's far from the truth. They need to be outside of their cage a bare minimum of 8 hours a day. So before getting a parrot, I recommend people get something like a pigeon. And parrots are also long-lived. So you gotta be prepared for that. Put them in your will. Set up finances for after you pass. Oh, thanks for the like and subscription. I appreciate that. That's one of the best. That is the best way to help the channel at the moment. So we really appreciate that. Thank you. Your grandma had a parrot. Nice. When we set out to look for parrots, God, why do I keep wanting to say parents? But yeah, when we set out to get a parrot when I was younger, we were going for an African grey or a cockatoo, and unfortunately, there were none available. And then that led us down the path to getting Oreo, who's a Red Lord Amazon, and it's one of the best decisions I ever made. Yeah, I will never forget the day that I adopted you and rescued you. Yeah. Thank you all for the kind words. Hello, hello. He can say hello, but it's like, ow. He's more of a whistler than a talker. And hello is the only word that I can kind of understand. He might be saying other ones, they're just not. It's more of the cadence of a word. He doesn't really enunciate. Hi, bud. But he's definitely a very vocal, noisy parrot throughout the day. Once we start getting into nighttime, like now, he can be pretty quiet. Yeah, bud. Yeah, buddy. Can you do that? Yeah? I know you can, but will you? Can I pick you up? Can I pick you up? Yeah, there's a good boy. Let's give him a little bit of a close-up view, bud. A little closer view, anyway. Yeah, who's my buddy? Who's my bud? Hi. Oh yeah, parrots can definitely be very angry. And if you don't keep them enriched and you don't keep them in a good mental state, they can definitely become aggressive and depressed. They can become self-destructive. It's like raising a toddler for for their entire life. Read the channel description. Oh, thank you. We also have a website, zachhertz.com, if y'all want to go check that out. Just added some gaming stuff over there. Aw, pretty bird. Are you grooming? Are you grooming those feathers? Yeah? Get 'em. Get those feathers. Show him who's boss. Hey, turtle! Getting your shoulder surgery tomorrow. Nice. How you feeling about that? Or and I wish you a speedy recovery, no complications operation, and you'll have to let us know how you do. Have Mighty text me or something. Parrot ears, it's a little complex. So it depends on the species, but they reach adulthood within 4 years. I want to say by year 1, year 2, they're sexually active and can reproduce. And then again, depending on the species, like he's almost a senior bird. So on average, red lord Amazons live to 40 years. 20, 30, sorry, 30 to 40 years in captivity on average. So he's 22. Within the next few years, he'll be entering seniorhood. He's like middle-aged right now, if you want to look at it that way. So they have a long adult lifespan once they get past that first 2-3 years. I need to refresh my brain on that timeline because I haven't really read it or thought about it in a while. But yeah, usually within the first 4 or 5 years, they're fully grown, they're reproducing. So they go through that early stage pretty quick, but they act like toddlers for the entire life. Bitey, loud little toddlers who make messes. Yeah. Mwah. I love you. I've been bit by him so many times. He's opened me up to the bone. Yep. He almost pierced my roommate's ear fully. Almost put a complete hole through her ear. You'll be fine? Hell yeah. For sure. You got this. My eyes, retinoblastoma, cancer of the retinas. When I was a month old, I was diagnosed. And my right eye was removed at age 1. My left eye was removed at age 2. And then about 10 or 11 more tumors, not more, 10 or 11 tumors until the age of about 15. It's a long story. If you check out my YouTube channel, I have a playlist, a 3-part video series that explains everything. But that's just a brief overview. Are you enjoying perching like this? Yeah. Give me those little ear scritches. Give me those little ear scritches. Yeah. I ate my fussy avocado. Yeah. Or a fluffy avocado. Yeah, we're gonna get you set up for a beak trim, big guy. Alright, back up on my shoulder. Strange glimmer in the eye. Yeah, that is definitely a classic sign of something in the eye for sure. Retinoblastoma, if I remember correctly, appears as little white dots. If you look into someone's eye, you can see like these little white or red dots. I forget. That's actually how they found it in my dad. My aunt was looking at him one day when they were playing, and she saw these little dots in his eye. And that started the whole journey for my dad. And then because he had it, they knew to check me when I was born, and I had it. So there you go. Burr, burr, burr. I have no idea who that is now. Oh, burr, burr. We gotta do burr, burr meds. Yeah, we're gonna do burr, burr meds. Let's see. Let's see if Lacey is available. Berber, today's Walnut Wednesday. Berber, did you not hear what I said? Walnut? Walnut? There we go. That's the reaction I was expecting. That's the action I was expecting. Yeah. Yep, if you're available. We're streaming. Bye. Burr, burr, burr. Excuse me. That was so rude, Berber. Don't burp on my live like that. Wing stretches. Berber, can you say hi?
Hi, Berber.
Today's Walnut Wednesday.
Oh, yay. That's exciting.
Yeah. It's going to take up 20 minutes.
So I'm definitely buying Bobby a treadmill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Especially after the vet today.
Yeah, I saw your text like 20 minutes ago.
His weight. Guess.
What's he weigh?
Guess.
80.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a chunky dog.
Yeah.
Well, if you buy him a treadmill, when you're at work, I can walk him on it.
Yeah.
Make his little puppy paws run.
Yeah, Bubba. You're gonna have to run. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, buddy. Whoa. Oh, goodness. All right, let's get you set up for a walnut. You loud little fucker. Yeah. Yeah. That was right in my ear, dude. I'd prefer it if you don't scream right directly in my ear, big guy. Trying to find a towel. There we go. Okay, little dude. Lacey went grocery shopping today, and she brought me home two bags of Swedish fish and friends. Oh, they're so good. I love the turtles. I think the turtles are like watermelon. They're so good. All right, bud. Walnut time. Yeah, buddy. Give you this walnut, and then I'm going to go get you some fresh water. Okay, I'm going to put the mic down so people can hear you munch and crunch. You got back up. Hey, bud. YouTube, I wish you'd put in an auto translate feature so I can read other people's comments that are not in English. No, can't see it all. Both my eyes and optic nerves were taken out. My eyes right now are artificial prosthetics. Oreo show indeed. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get him some water. Hey, buddy. There you go, big guy. Oh, my hands are still wet. Is that a good walnut? Parrot ASMR is not my 2026 bingo card. So I actually am gonna sit down and have him record a couple different eating audios, recordings. So walnut, carrot, apple, his one of his favorite snacks, Nutriberry, and then I'm gonna try to get a good high quality recording of it, and then put it in like a 10-hour long video for ASMR, and see if people like that. Going back to the finger comment, so one of the more common injuries you'll find in parrots when they fight each other is that they will take each other's toes off. I talked to someone back in the day, and they had a macaw who was missing his foot or her foot, I don't remember, um, because it got into a fight with another bird, maybe a macaw or a cockatoo, and it took off that bird's foot. So when they fight, it can be quite dramatic. Brr, brr, brr. All right, I'll stop talking now so people can keep listening to you eat. Hey Barbara, how are ya? Okay, buddy, while you finish that up, I'm gonna go take a quick piss, okay? I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm gonna go take a quick piss. You stay there and be a good boy. Okay? Don't bite. I'm not gonna take your walnut, bud. Be right back. bud. I heard you laughing a couple times. Yeah, I heard you laughing a couple times. Glad to hear you're doing well, Barbara. That's great. What's up, Warrior? How's it going? Thanks for y'all tuning in. Tune in, drop out. That was a famous radio slogan from back in the day. I like leaving the room when he's on camera to see how he reacts. Sometimes I'll tune into the security camera when I'm away just to see what he's doing, making sure he's not causing any mischief or chaos. Mwah. Did you hear the puppy? Did you hear the puppy barking? Yeah. Turtle, did you have your pre-op appointment today for the surgery tomorrow? Man, you're about to get all sorts of fun drugs. Jealous. Yeah, Oreo is a mixture of Pinky in the Brain for sure. I'm afraid if I got him a partner, the world would be burning right now. Man, I want to watch Animaniacs. I haven't watched that in a couple of months. I know I've said this before, but I'm so upset that they canceled the reboot. Like, come on, man. Don't bring back a great show and then cancel it. Like, cancel it. There's so much stuff you could do for, like, in this time era where you could definitely keep Animaniacs going for a while. It's not like they ran out of writing material. Bar, 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 bar. As always, remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Helps out the channel quite a bit. Worked half day. Hung out with hubby at Chili's. Yum. I haven't had Chili's in a long time. What'd you get? Barbara, I'm getting old. It's hard to stand up when you're crouched down, bud. When I was a young whippersnapper, I could just jump up. Hey there, little feller. Hi, buddy. I think that walnut's about done, big guy. It's starting to sound pretty hollow. That sounds delicious. I think when we're done with the live here shortly, I'm gonna go make some food, eat a banana. Every time I say banana, I have that stupid Gwen Stefani song stuck in my head. And anytime I need to spell banana, I sing it. B-A-N-A-N-A-A. Or whatever, I fucked it up. Crispy chicken in chunks. Yeah, yeah. That's like the chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A. Love those damn things. Anytime I go to Chick-fil-A, I get like the biggest one they have. Or, well, I get like the 30-piece. I get 30-piece chicken nugs from Chick-fil-A, and I also get a crispy chicken sandwich. I don't eat there often because it's like you have to drive like an hour and a half to get Chick-fil-A. And we have a Popeye's chicken not too far from us, but last time we ate there, I found hair in my food and Lacey got sick. So we vowed to never go back. Hold on, bud. Alright, we're good. I was leaning against a table that decided that it was time to move. Yeah, mango is a good flavor for iced tea. I like peach. Well, now, bud. Why? What have we talked about? We've talked about not throwing the walnut shells on the floor, right? And yet you keep doing it. It's empty, bud. You emptied it out. You emptied it out, bud. Yeah, you got all the walnut out. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Can I have my chair back? Hmm? Are you still eating? Are you still eating? Why? Why do you gotta throw stuff on the floor, bud? Ooh, I don't know, because I haven't had Waffle House in a long time. Probably since like 2013. I know Red Lobster has good cheddar biscuits, which you used to be able to buy at Costco. I don't know if you still can. Pop those baby in the air fryer. Delicious. Because throwing stuff on the floor is fun. I mean, I agree with that, but he's not the one that has to like pick it up or vacuum it up. Yeah. It's like the time I got a package in the mail when I was a kid, and it had ghost poop in it. You know those like foam peanuts, and I like threw them on the floor and like rolled around in them and broke them up and made them like all little tiny styrofoam chunks. I got in so much trouble. Had to grab the shop vac and vacuum it up, but for weeks I was still finding little pieces and chunks all over the place. I might have told this story. I know I have. I don't know if I've told it on YouTube. So when I was like 4, I was I was a mischievous little bastard, and even back then my insomnia was in full swing. And so when people were sleeping, I was up roaming around the house. Good parenting. Um, I climbed up into this cabinet. No, I'm sorry. I got into this cabinet. I didn't have to climb. It was on the bottom shelf. I found what I thought was a bag of flour. It was like a paper bag, like a bag that sugar would come in. And I thought it was flour, which even if it was flour, still not great. And I was like, oh, I got these new Tonka trucks. I had a dump truck and I had like a little uh, bulldozer and a backhoe. And then she went back. Or then she went front, I should say. Alright, how to grab the mic so I can stand up. So I grabbed this bag out of the cabinet, I spilled it all over the floor, and I started playing construction. I started, playing with my toys on the flour. Well, unbeknownst to me, what I had actually found was bright orange construction chalk, not caulk. That's a different thing. Um, it was you would use it on those string tape measures to mark stuff. And when my family woke up that morning, the dog was bright orange, I was bright orange, my grandpa's favorite chair was bright orange, the carpet was orange. Oh yeah, I didn't dump it on like the tile floor. No. I dumped it on the carpet. And that carpet had to get ripped out. The chair had to be thrown away. The dog got like 4 baths. That dog hated me after that for a long time. That's okay, because she was a see you next Tuesday anyway. My construction toys were orange. And my family was a little annoyed. But it was their fault. They left it down where a 4-year-old could get it, right? That cabinet had all sorts of wonderful stuff in it. At the very top, this is why I said climbing earlier. At the very top, there was 2 big boxes from Costco. One had Kit Kats in it, and the other one had, I want to say Hershey bars, like the Hershey almond bars. So I would climb up there in the middle of the night and have a little feast. Ew, and there's also ding dongs up there. The old school ding dongs, not the stupid ones that came out after Hostess got bought out. They're fine, but they're not the traditional old school ding dongs that were wrapped in tinfoil and were tasty. And then in our freezer, there was always like ice cream sandwiches or Nutty Buddies or drumsticks, whatever you call them in your neck of the woods. No wonder my family's diabetic. Hey, Mika, what's up? Oh, I've actually had that cheesy biscuit made at home, Warrior. Delicious. Anything you can do with the Pillsbury biscuit in the tube, I've either had or done. We've turned them into donuts, churros, biscuits. We actually use them for their intended form. Rolled them out flat, turned them in like white trash tortillas, elephant ears, dumplings for chicken noodle soup or chicken and dumplings. I want chicken and dumplings. It sounds so good right now. Chicken and dumplings is like my favorite comfort meal in the winter. I mean, I have a crock pot. I guess I could learn to make it. I just miss my grandma's. My grandma's always made it, and it was so yummy. All right, bud. Are you done? Yeah? All right, let me go dump out your water and clean up your mess. Yeah, you made a mess with that walnut, bud. We'll keep the microphone on. Gonna run to the bathroom real quick and dump out the water. Ooh, I need to buy more soap. Hey, bud. All right, you ready to board the Hertz airline? Scoop. Thank you for flying Hertz Airline. We get you there safely every single time, except that one time when you jumped off my hand. Because you thought it would be better to fly on your own. And you weren't prepared. I am the king of the room, Berber. Parrots have this innate need to always be higher than you. It's like their dominant position. If they're higher than you, you ain't telling them shit. Who's a pretty bird? Man, time is flying by, bud. We've almost done an hour. Which is good, because I'm hungry. So, we're going to wrap up here in about 5 minutes. I was going through a box of clothes that I have to see what fit. And apparently, I didn't know this. I don't remember this. I bought like a double XL Oreo the Stargazer shirt. And I was like, I don't remember buying this. But before I publish merch to the website for y'all to check out and buy, I always order a sample of it. And I'm wondering if that was like a sample that I ordered. Because even at my heaviest, the last like 2 years, I wouldn't have ordered a double XL. So I gave it to Lacey. I'm like, yo, here's a sleep shirt. Enjoy. She likes big baggy shirts to sleep in, so there you go. I did think it'd be funny to cut it down and make it into a crop top for me, just as a prank or a joke. Roll around with an Oreo the Stargazer crop top. I've been trying to teach myself to do the dad whistle, and it's annoying me that I can't get it. I cannot do the dad whistle. I just also don't like the fact that I'm sticking my fingers in my mouth. Gross. All the dads or ladies who put their fingers in the mouth to get their kids' attention before you, like, without even washing your hands. Ugh. All right, well, that cup of coffee is done. Second cup of the day, and that's sad because I'm almost out of coffee. I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out because I don't have cash. Berber, what are you doing? Are you a sleepy boy? My day is just getting started, big guy. Have I said this yet? If you go to my website, I put a gaming page up. I put a couple gaming pages up. Excuse me. It has games I play or have played throughout the years. So if you're interested in any of the games that I have played or that I do play, check out zachhertz.com/gaming. There is plenty of content up there and what they are, how they work, all that good stuff. Because people do ask about it, and so I figured I'd make a page for it. And I don't really have any video games up there because I've yet to be able to play a video game that's accessible. But if I find one or am able to get one to work, I will put it up there. Don't you worry. Brr, brr, brr. I'm a little woodman. Fear me, for I am made of blocks. It's like one of the funnest, not one of the funnest fidget toys I have, but probably the most intricate. And I got it for free at a convention. It was a Facebook branded fidget toy. All it is wood blocks and elastic. Let's see if I can put it into its original cube form. Yep. And then that goes like this. Go. Fold these little guys in. Brr, brr, brr. You're so quiet, buddy. Boom. Now he's back into his original cube shape. Or her. I actually don't know if this is a puzzle dude or a puzzle lady. Dudette. They have both. They actually have a few of these little wooden people in different tactile puzzles. The fish one, the metal fish one I have, is also from Professor Puzzle. I forget who sent that to me for my birthday. But, or maybe not my birthday. Maybe Joe. Anyway, I'll have to go back and look. It says it in the video. I should do a video solving it, but I don't want to spoil it for people, so. I have, how many fidgets do I have now? I have this. I have the infinity cube. I have the Shishibo shape-shifting cube. I have the fish. That's 4. I have the spinning top. That's 5. And then this isn't really I guess it is a fidget. The little braille cube where you can show people how to do braille. I'll consider it a fidget, so that's like 6. Boom. That's a 6 dot braille cell. And then you can like twist the 3 different pieces to make different braille shapes. That's a G. Let's make a Z. What am I doing? Yeah, bud. And that is the letter Z. Brr, brr, brr. Alright, buddy. It's time to wrap up. I gotta go make some food. Get you tucked in for bed. I'm gonna hang out with Lacey and Bob Dog for a bit and watch some television. But yeah, we love you all. Thank you to the mods tonight, Turtle Barber. Thank you all so much for moderating. I almost said operating. Turtle, I wish you tremendous comfort and luck for your surgery tomorrow. And enjoy the ride. Enjoy the fun, fuzzy drugs they're going to give you. Oreo wishes you good luck as well. And let's see. Speedy recovery. And all that good stuff. We love you all. Be kind to yourselves and others. Go learn some cool shit. Make the world a better place. Find moments of happiness when and where you can. Laugh at yourselves, but more importantly, laugh at other people. That's what I always say. ZachHertz.com for all your wonderful Zach and Oreo nonsense. Merch, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, blog posts, parrot plans for the disabled parrot sanctuary. Amazon wishlist if you'd like to send Oreo some snacks or me some tech and hobbies. I cannot talk tonight, Jesus. I mean, if you want to send me some hobbits, that'd be great. I would love a hobbit. Anyway, we love you all. Be kind to yourselves and others. I already said that. What I meant to say is we love you all. Sleep tight. Sweet dreams. See you on Friday for the Friday live stream. If you missed any of the stream, it'll be available tomorrow for rewatching, video on demand. And yeah, I think that's it. Take care. Peace out. See ya.